All right. Welcome, Watchmen, those who want to be Watchmen and those who are soon to be Watchmen. Welcome to our 4th episode of the Watchmen podcast.
Yeah, this is the state of America today, and we're going to show you what's going on in our little piece of America.
Listen, what we want you to do first, guys, before we do anything more, is hit that little share button and share this with all your friends. Anybody you think that is going to be like-minded, I'm sure we're all the same, and all of our Facebook friends are like-minded. And, wait, you hear that?
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Keep that away from me, man.
Yeah. It's pretty bad when something shocks you and you cry about it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I hear you. I'm Charles Pauline. I'm the organizer for New York State with the Watchmen.
I'm Brett Byro, and I'm the organizer for Niagara County. So you guys are in for a great show. You already know that. Things are moving a little bit more smoothly these days.
Yep, I think we got it down.
Yes.
Thanks for coming back and joining us. Thanks for being here the last few weeks. We may take a week or two off here somewhere during the holidays. We haven't decided yet, but we're here tonight, and we're glad you're here. Man, what a weekend.
A good weekend. I mean, we could talk about some things. We still have some bugs that we're working out. We're new, you guys. You know that. We're all new to this protest thing and keeping everything peaceful. Whether anybody knows, we're a grassroots organization that are just starting. Speaking of that, Charlie, I believe on the 29th, all of you people that are interested, want to know more and don't believe the mainstream media, we are going to have a level 1 meeting. Join the New York Watchmen on Facebook. Message Charlie, message me. We'll be glad to point you in the right direction.
Yep. We'll get started that way. But this weekend, man, we had some craziness going on up here in Buffalo. I don't know how much of it's happening with you other groups down in North Carolina. I don't hear much about the incidents down there, or we've got a podcast where we can share everything. I'm sure you guys have had some incidents yourself, but man, we're chasing these little bastards around that have knives and weapons, and we don't even have to chase them. They're standing in our way everywhere we go.
No, Charlie, they've come to stand up to us to fight. You know that. It's not like we're going out there trying to stay peaceful, and look what they're doing, messing with peaceful people. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of this shit.
We're all tired of it, and it came to a head this weekend. Just want to show you the stuff that they're lugging around, how they're showing up at these protests, and these are the people that, we're confronting, but they're actually confronting us first. They're learning that, their actions have consequences.
And it's for damn sure, brother.
It's been.
You see, I got that little evil grin on my face.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk for a minute while I play.
All right, so you guys, this weekend we went to a protest thrown by the Marching Patriots or one of the groups here in Niagara County. And while that was going on, Antifa decided that they were going to show up first and take over the square that they were going to protest in.
Yeah, well, we'll get into those details. I just want to show you, Peter, you got those pictures?
Whoop. So it's like, no.
I don't know if Peter's writing me a message here. Peter, get
okay.
closer to your mic. Okay.
All right, so we're going to show you some pictures of what's going on around here in Niagara County.
All right, when we get out on the street and we start confronting these guys, this is what they're carrying. I mean, we took that large knife off of one of them during the scuffle. They're carrying hammers. Go to the next one, Peter. Axe handles, hammers. Keep rolling them if you can. You can see this guy with a hammer off to the bottom left there. Hammer right there. They're just coming out there armed to the hilt, and it's getting ugly. This guy's got a big, sharp pair of scissors hanging off the back, even though he's not identified as a medic, but
surprise us.
Is that it, Peter? Okay.
All right, I'm right in the middle, bro.
What happened was there was a group of patriots planning on having a rally. It was a open New York business rally, and they had it planned for about 3 weeks. It was supposed to go off at Niagara Square at 2 p.m. So what do these guys do? They set up a rally on the same day in the same place at 11 a.m. something about mourning the victims of COVID. So great, you guys go do your rally, you go mourn your victims of COVID, and then you knew that we were coming there at 2 p.m. Your thing ended a couple hours before we were planning on being there, but you decided not to leave. They stayed there knowing that we were coming, and they occupied the square. Now, there were no Watchmen there. There were no Proud Boys there. Only the organizers of this event showed up, and these little punks told the people who were planning on having this peaceful rally that you're not having a rally today. This is our square, and you're not getting in here. And it's a circle with a big statue around it, and you can walk around the outside edge. And when we got up there, they were dressed like this. They had knives all strapped to the front of their shirts. They had ice balls, because it does snow up here in Buffalo, New York. They had piles of ice balls pre-made and stacked like Civil War cannonballs completely around that statue. So they had gas masks, they had helmets.
Mace.
They had everything. They came in riot gear, ready for war. So how can you say that this is our fault that a confrontation happened,
You know, Charlie, and I think everybody that is watching this podcast already knows that it's always going to be our fault. You know that. That's just the times that we're in now. It's no matter what, whether it's our fault or not, it's always going to be our fault.
Exactly. We've learned that. But we stood around for a little while and watched a bunch of people getting harassed. There was a couple Proud Boys were up there, and they were, jawing back and forth with these 25 Antifa. And there was an organizer of the event that was getting up in somebody's face, and it was getting ugly, and those guys were completely outnumbered, so there was 14 of us, and we said, we better get over there. So we walked up, and we pushed them out of the square. We didn't push them physically. It was just when the two Proud Boys saw 14 of us standing behind them, I looked over at them and said, let's get them out of here. And all we did was we walked towards them. That's all it took, was just walking towards them in a group, and they backed up, and they backed up, and they backed off, and they didn't give us any resistance. And we walked them out of the rally so these other people could have their time exercising their First Amendment rights. Nobody bothered them from 11 o'clock in the morning until 2 p.m. We weren't going to let them bother us from 2 p.m. on, so we walked them out of there. We're going to get into all this. We got pictures, we've got videos, we've got more discussion about it. We're going to get a lot more into detail as to what happened and why it happened. But, hey, we're the Watchmen, and we're out there to protect the innocent, and that's exactly what we did on Saturday. And you'll see the intimidation and the threats that were going on that we had to respond to. And, if you want to be a Watchman, join us. We have a website. It's watchmanguard.org. Go there, get a lot of information. Look and see if there's a group in your area. In New York, just join New York Watchmen on Facebook and come to one of our meetings. We'll get you involved. Right now, we're gonna play a video from. We usually have the founder, Dave Horton, on, but this is another member of the Watchmen from North Carolina. His name's Paul, and he's got a message for you. And then we'll get into what happened on Saturday after that.
Beautiful.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul. I'm with the Watchmen of North Carolina. And I just wanted to reach out and speak with you today a little bit about my experience with the Watchmen. Now, the Watchmen, if you don't know, we're a group of concerned citizens that believe in a grassroots movement of protecting life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all Americans. Now, a lot of you probably wonder, what all does this entail? Is it a militia? No, we're not a militia. We have several different departments within the organization that do different things. We have a civic group and a civil group. So depending upon what it is that you want to do, there are many different things within the organization that you can do. Everyone can be a part and have a part to play in this movement. This movement started in the summer of 2020 when our founder received a phone call, and from that phone call, it was about what do we do in a situation to assist our law enforcement or military in violent riots and protests and things that were causing great damage to businesses and homes and people's livelihoods. And it took off from there. The Watchmen have grown just absolutely insanely fast over the past few months. We've gained, I think the last time I checked was a little over 11,000 members. And it reaches from as far north as New England, right through the eastern seaboard, and all the way to Texas. And it's a movement that if you haven't heard about us, you need to take a second and check us out. You know, go to our website, check us out, and see if we are a good fit. And I believe we are. If you care about the country, and you care about your local neighborhoods, your local communities, if you care about being able to reach out to someone and have someone close by that can assist you in a bad situation, then the Watchmen may be the group for you. I hope to see you, honestly. I wish everyone had the opportunity to learn the skills that I've learned over the past few months being with the Watchmen, with medical training to home defense, to getting involved in the civic functions and the politics of it. There's an awful lot to learn. And I was craving this knowledge the entire summer of 2020. When Corona hit in March and the lockdowns occurred here, I started researching and digging as quickly and as deeply as I could. And I stumbled across the Watchmen. And I want to say that it was probably the best blessing that I had of 2020, other than my grandson being born, of course. But I would have to say that I wanted to do as much as I could to help bring America back to where it used to be. You know, used to when I was a kid, your parents would turn you loose in the neighborhood, and you only knew to come home when the street lights came on. And you can't do that this day and age. You might not see your children or your loved ones again. It's getting dangerous out there. If you're not prepared, if you're not skilled in life-saving skills or defensive training, you're going to be a victim. I don't want to see you be a victim. I hope that everyone reaches out in some form or fashion to learn something that may save their lives or the lives of their loved ones. We are a grassroots movement. We are not in any way, shape, or form a militia, a supremacist group, or even a religious group. We are constitutionalists. We believe in the Constitution of the United States, and we will defend it. And right now it is under attack. I hope and pray that you see this video today and you think about, what can I do to help? What can I do to ensure a better future and a better life for my children or my grandchildren? Do I really want where this country is going to continue down the path that it's going? Or do I want to get involved with a group that will petition, that will object to, that will voice in a single united voice what it is that we, the people, want? And that's how you change things in government. You've got to say it loud and you got to say it proud, but you can't be just one voice. It takes voices to be heard, because one voice is easily ignored. I have just been so impressed with David and Michael and the organization for growing the way that it has, for teaching us the life skills in survival. It will leave us all better prepared. We will be here to defend you, your neighbors, or your loved ones. So if you see us, please know that we're there for you, that we're there for our law enforcement and our first responders. We are a peaceful group. We do not engage. We will react in a response, but we will not engage. We are always on the defensive, not the offensive. So when you see us out, please say, hey, you know, if you're interested in joining, please look us up. Check us out on our website. Read our mission statement. Do a little investigating to see whether or not your love for this country matches our love for this country. I think you'll be quite impressed. I'd like to thank you again for your time today and checking out this video, and I hope to see you. If you need us, call us. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
Awesome message, Paul.
That was really awesome, bro. If you weren't touched by listening to that, you know, Charlie, how many times have me and you talked about our children and our grandchildren and those after them? What?
He explains why people get involved in the Watchmen and what we're here for. I mean, we're not here because we're racists and white supremacists and we're here to fight some race war. We're here to defend the Constitution, and that's exactly what we did on Saturday. We protected other people's First Amendment rights. We protected them from harassment and intimidation. And like he said, we don't go out and engage, but we won't back down from reacting. And you'll see in these videos coming up that that's exactly what we did. We reacted. And if you want to be part of this with us, once again, go to watchmanguard.org, get some information there, talk to the founders and the admin on that website. In New York, you can go to New York Watchmen on Facebook and get involved. Come out there and help protect other people and help protect other people's rights.
It's time.
You know, it's beyond time. I mean, let me tell you, this little group of punks that you're about to see, they created the Watchmen in New York. If it wasn't for their own doing and their own hand, we wouldn't be sitting here right now tonight. Because I'll tell you, they marched through one of our suburban towns one day, and they caused destruction, and they painted the town with spray paint. And it was 10 minutes from my house. It's the town I go to go grocery shopping and go out at night to have a few drinks or dinner or whatever. That's basically my town. They came through and they caused destruction. And that planted the seed right here. I said, this can't happen. Not in my town. That planted the seed. A month later, same group of little punks go marching down one of our major highways. They shut off all the traffic. People are coming home from work. People are wives, children, mothers are just trying to get home. That's all they're trying to do. So, you know, they happen to try to drive around them or, you know, avoid. God forbid you don't listen to these little punks and do what they say. So a couple people tried to drive around them. Before you knew it, they're getting their cars beat with hockey sticks. People are getting punched through the windows. And all the cops are standing there watching, doing nothing. They have a hands-off policy up here. Like Saturday, the police hid in City Hall. When we had this brawl, it was an all-out brawl. There was not one police officer there, and he knew there was two opposing. They all knew there was two opposing groups coming to head, and they had to. You'll see it all on video. You'll see it all on video. But that march down Transit Road got me up off the couch and said, we got to do something. This can't happen in our community.
You know what? It kind of I don't want to say it amazes me, because really nothing amazes me anymore, Charlie. But for other people that are sitting there and watching the news and hearing about things that are happening and not doing something about it, you're just as much to blame. You are. If you're just sitting there being a thumb thug or a keyboard warrior and talking about things on the computer, social media, wherever you talk about it with your friends, you have the capability now. you've had the capability before, to get a bunch of like-minded people, together and try and do something. But now even more so, here's your calling. You feel like you want to be a part of instead of apart from. The Watchmen, we're here. We're not, again, I'm going to reiterate it one more time, because the biggest thing now is the safe word is to say racist or bigots or fascist. Come on, guys, watch this video. You're going to see how, I hate to put it this way, but a bunch of caring people, 14 of them, maybe a few other ones, came in.
Oh, no. Not yet.
Because
Peter.
they care,
Peter.
they care on a cold day, that don't want to be outside, that don't want to be doing anything. How many times have we done this now?
It's been going on since summer, through the fall, and now it's into winter.
You guys, burning, looting, harassing innocent people. You've seen it over and over again. You've seen it just on our 4 podcasts, And again, I hate to make a plea out, for members, because we have some great people. We've surrounded ourselves with some great people already. We have, that.
All right. Well, we go out there because we're protecting these other groups, because we don't know when something like this is going to happen. We don't know when Antifa is going to show up. We try to get some intel. We try to figure it out. But we end up going to as many of these things as we can, just in case something like this happens. And on Saturday, it just happened to happen. Like I said, they could have had their rally. They could have went home. Things would have been peaceful. We'd have had our rally, or not our rally. We had nothing to do with the rally. We were just there to protect the innocent, like this group is meant to do. The other folks could have had their rally. Everybody would have went home, and that would have been the end of the day. But they stayed there. They started their commie intimidation. They started telling people, you're not having your rally, this is our square. And we walked up, and just by our presence, just by walking in their direction, we got within 6 feet of them, but they backed off. They backed their way all the way out of the square in front of City Hall. Now, at the exact same time, one of the speakers for the rally, which is our county comptroller, his name's Stefan Mihailu, just happened to be getting out of his car. So they turned around and focused their attention on him, and they got in his face. They met him before he even got out of his car. You'll see it. He opens his car door. They got right in his face. They started calling him vulgar names. They chest bumped him. They did all kinds of things. They started surrounding him, and we stepped in, to protect Stefan. Now you've got 2 groups of people. You've got the Watchmen, alpha males in their green hoodies, ready to take care of business if needed. And then you've got Antifa, who's there. They've got helmets on. They've got knives. They've got pepper spray. They're a bunch of little 20-year-olds, punks, and they're led by a 62-year-old man. I don't know what the deal is with this guy, but he's their leader, and he leads them around by the nose. Now, of course, you've got testosterone flowing. You've got 2 opposing groups, one trying to protect Stefan, another group trying to get to Stefan. When suddenly somebody from their side, I guess it was a female, took one of those ice balls and whipped it in the face of one of our guys. Boom, that's all it took. Game on. People started getting pushed down. People started getting pushed around, and before you knew it, fists were flying, and it was an all-out brawl. And they have to learn that their actions come with consequences. And I think that's the problem. They've been running wild for a whole year now with no consequences. Nobody's been standing in their way.
None.
The police won't do anything. And finally, somebody punched the bully in the mouth. They're trying to be bullies, and you got punched in the mouth. That's what happens on a playground, and that's what happened on Saturday. The bully got punched in the mouth.
And guess what they did, Charlie? Went crying to the police to walk them out. Remember? Oh, please walk us out. They're going to beat us. Oh, they're going to beat us up.
Cops,
oh, call the cops. They're going to chase us.
Mm-hmm. So let's roll a little bit of video and actually watch what happened.
Oh no, that's Stefan Mihailu, fucking cocksucker. Out of here. Fuck out. You forgot your mask, Stefan. Put a mask on. You're a fucking public servant. Oh God, Marie. Shit! Oh, God. Fuck. Are you okay? Oh, God. What was that? Oh, my God. What the fuck do we do? They're like beating up Paul. What do we do? Oh, fuck! Someone, can you guys fucking come down here now?
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
We'll hear some of that in the next video.
We have a proud group in our studio.
Oh, my God. So that's what happened. That's what started it. I mean, you guys saw with your own two eyes that how they, that's a county official and a friend of ours. Go to my Facebook page. You'll see pictures of me drinking with that man. He's a great guy. He's a friend of mine. And that doesn't mean that we wouldn't do that for anybody. And it doesn't mean that we did that just because he's a friend. He was being intimidated. He was trying to be stopped from going into that square and exercising his rights. He was trying to be bullied. These little punks think they're bullies, and they got punched in the mouth.
You know what? I hate to say it, it's about time, guys. It's really about time. Listen, I don't bite my tongue, and I'm not going to bite my tongue, Joey. Listen, guess what's going to happen is every time we're at a rally and something pops off, guess what? You guys are leaving. Point blank and simple, you're leaving. I know you're all watching this video. Keep watching. Keep talking about me and Charlie. Keep putting us on your list as number 1, number 2 bad boys. We're not number 1 and number 2 bad boys. We care. You are the bad boys. Your parents should be beaten, shot in a corner.
Exactly. And God forbid you ever come to our houses like you're threatening.
Yeah,
so.
come to our houses. What, you guys didn't get the balls to come to our houses?
let's chill out here a little bit. We're getting a little testosterone flowing here in this show, but we've got another video. I don't know who made this video. I just found it on YouTube. There was a lot of people there. There was, a couple hundred people there, cameras and phones, and we're flying everywhere. There's some vulgar death metal going on in this thing, but
you guys are gonna love it.
Yeah, some people will love it. I have to give this disclaimer because I know that a lot of people don't like that kind of language, and if you don't, just tune this one out. But this is a better angle of more of what happened, and
we just got a little shout out by Western New York media already, just by us doing our, someone sent me a message.
Great. Go ahead and roll that one, Peter.
No, you just introduced the wrong video. We have the one with the snowballs coming up.
Oh, I don't know which one that was. I'm sorry.
On your list.
Can you play that again?
Yeah, I missed that one too.
That was. Oh, hold on. That was when the two groups first confronted each other, and somewhere in there you can see a snowball being thrown at us. Go ahead.
It's the perfect
right there. Yeah. Put that back. Put that back.
Right where it stops, Peter. Bam!
Right there. It's right on his shoulder. But anyway, that was how it started. Oh, man. I wish things like this would never happen. I wish we could avoid stuff like this, but we're not going to let them bully and intimidate us anymore.
You know what? Me too.
Yeah, I'll keep this guy. I'll keep an eye on this guy. Don't worry. But, yeah, let's go ahead and just roll into that next video. I'm sorry I introduced those videos wrong.
Let's step on my high-low, fucking cocksucker.
Out of here. Fuck out.
You forgot your mask, Stefan. Put a mask on. You're a fucking public servant. Oh, God. Marie!
Yeah, I'm all confused on a lot of my videos. I thought that was the one with the death metal music, and it really wasn't. But
Should I not be smiling, Charlie?
well, you know, don't blame any of that on Brett, because Brett wasn't there that day.
No,
I was in the middle of that mess, and it got ugly fast, and it got chaotic, and man, there's guys flying around here and there, and you don't know who's on your side and who's not, and you got to look at a guy before you hit him, because you don't want to hit one of your own guys. And I got to say, there were other people that got involved in that fight that had nothing to do with the Watchmen, and one of them was the guy who put the boot to the Antifa member who was on the ground. He wasn't a Watchman. He's from another patriotic group that we will not identify, but he was the one who put that boot to the Antifa on the ground. Not saying that I feel bad for him at all, but
Fuck around, play win games.
yeah, but had that been a Watchman, we'd probably had a talk with him, right, Brett?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Of course.
Okay. So, you know, they got walked out. This was the aftermath. This is their 62-year-old leader. He got his head cracked. Antifa left their blood on the sidewalk that afternoon.
Got a little bump on the noggin.
Yep, and you know, now they're going to think twice. I mean, they better think twice.
I'm sure they're going to think twice. Well, I don't know. You've seen he was calling out every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come, now to our next rally or whatever we're doing. All I got to say is, bring it.
Let's not taunt them. Let's not intimidate. Let's be cool. Let's
Okay.
be professional. You know, let's be prepared. That's all we need to be is prepared. That's all. But this is the 62-year-old Antifa leader of Buffalo, and there he is after they bandaged his ass all up and patched him up. And
If you remember last week's video, he was in that one, and the week before at another protest, he was in that one too, and the same guy over and over and over again had to be taught a lesson. He got taught a lesson.
and one of the guys that confronted Stefan there was the guy who blasted the confetti cannon in our man's face the week before, and they got no repercussions for any of that. I mean, they walked away from there like, ha, 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 look what we did to them. And
We showed the Watchmen.
You know, so we had a little making up to do on these guys, but that's not our MO. That's not what we want to do. That's not what we go out to look to do, but it's something that happened, and we took care of business, and they got their asses kicked. So
Look, sometimes it has to happen. So no matter.
it's unavoidable.
Right.
In that kind of situation, it's unavoidable. But what do we got, Peter? We got the funny.
Jill Shaw, I just want to really quick, thank you, Jill Shaw, for commenting on here. You're damn right she needs to keep her ass home. And this is a shout to you. I invited you to a level 1 meeting. Please come. We need you. We need your voice. Yes, that's a girl, and that's a plea out to Jill Shaw. She is a black girl. Oh, my God. We need you. Come on out. Mm-hmm. Bring Marcus.
Can we take some phone calls, Peter, after this? Because we're running out of material here.
Yeah, we can take some phone calls. Plug my number up. I'm going to turn my Bluetooth on. That's a good idea.
Let's play that funny one we have, though.
Be on the lookout, America. There's a new threat terrorizing the nation. And this new threat is old. They've infiltrated our bingo parlor, our wedding.
Let's play that funny one we have, though.
Training for an amphibious Be on the lookout, America. They're slowly coming for us all. Very slowly. So stay vigilant, America. Antifa, fake teeth, fake hips, real danger.
I've fallen, and I'll kill you all!
All right, there we go. You guys, you got to love that one. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, we're dealing with either a 18-year-old kid or a 62-year-old man. There's nobody in the middle like me and Brett. So
hang on, I got to add this, and it just maybe you might think it's a little bit antagonizing, but you got to admit it was kind of cool hearing Paul Harvey cry like a little girl.
Yeah, he's still crying. They're all crying. They're all. Oh, you should see social media, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anybody wants to call in and ask some questions or.
I got a call. Comments. Hang on. Hey, you're on the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
Well, I'm not going to give my name, but I'm going to say that I'm a member of one of the other groups besides the Watchmen. And I just want to call in and give a little message to Antifa and let them know that they have attracted our attention and that everywhere they go now in the city, we will be there. Every single place they go, we will be watching them leave. That's all I got to say. I think the Watchmen are a great organization. The Watchmen are a great organization. I think more and more people should get off the couch and go find out what they're about. But I just want Antifa and little Paul Harvey. I understand you got a little boo-boo on your head now. Just plan on getting a whole bunch more every time you cause problems in our city. Every single time.
Listen, thank you for calling in, brother. And stay tuned. I got another caller.
Hey, hold on. We'll be right there with you, brother. We'll be right there
that's
with
without
you.
a doubt.
You're not going to go out there by yourself ever. We're going to be there with you.
Jill Shaw, I seen you try to call back, please. I want to hear from you. Anybody else, you've seen my number. It's on the screen. Give us a call. Anybody in North Carolina, if you're watching, give us a call. We'd love to hear a little bit of your wisdom and about you guys.
Yeah, tell us how we screwed up on Saturday. But yeah, that I'm glad that he sent that message and we didn't have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
me
that's
too.
Just,
right.
That's backup.
We have friends, guys, that you already know that, Charlie. A lot of us like-minded people that are being attracted to the Watchmen group.
Yeah, we're still. They're beating down our door. I had to postpone this week's new member meeting because it's Christmas week and everybody's getting ready for the holidays. And people were like, I was going to come to the meeting tonight. Sorry, I had to put it off for a week.
So you know what? We're probably going to have 100 people at the 29th. You guys said again, on the 29th, we're having a new member meeting. Join New York Watchmen on Facebook. Answer a couple simple questions. Make sure you bring ID when you come to the meeting. And let's take this call. Hang on 1 minute. Hey, you're on with Brett and Charlie, the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
That's Terry Fyock.
Terry, how the hell are you?
I'm not bad. Did you guys see out in Iowa they did a Second Amendment preservation law? Is there anything we can do to get one of those in New York, or to get one of our elected officials to?
In Iowa?
Terry, hang on 1 minute. Don't hang on, brother. Just hang on 1 minute, all right? I'm gonna, Jill Shaw, are you on the call?
I am.
Hang on 1 minute, partner. All right.
Okay, Brett.
I mean, as far as anything Second Amendment in New York State, you're only going to get people against it. Iowa, or did you say Iowa or Idaho? Yeah. Iowa is a different animal. I mean, they've got their Democratic stronghold in Des Moines, but other than that, the whole country's, or the whole state's Republican. So I'm sure it was a lot easier for them to do something like that than it would ever be for us here in New York. But I'd be with you, supporting it all the way. But
hell yeah, me too. I don't know, Terry, patriot groups out in your area?
I'm in Bliss. We don't have much anything out here. We're all country.
Well, you're in the right. You're talking to the right guy here, and that maybe charity.
And there's a lot of people that take the car ride to come to our meetings and to come join our group from probably even farther than Bliss. So if you're interested, we do have a civic division, which we're going to put some people together. We're going to fight for new laws and fight for things that we believe in. So, I mean, if you want to get involved hands-on doing something like that, come join the Watchmen.
That'd be great. I think I might actually will.
Awesome, Terry. We look forward to it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Cheers, brother. Jill Shaw, tell me something good.
Tell you something good.
Yes.
So I wanted to call in, and I wanted to say, first of all, the lady who started off recording it, she really needs to be punched in her eye, because I feel like if she wouldn't have started...
Hell yeah. You know who that was. Joe, you know who that was, right?
Don't tell me it was the bitch with the green hair.
Yeah, it was. It was Jen Page, brother. Her sister. Sorry. Remember from our little protest we had here in Niagara Falls.
And let me tell you something. She provoked that whole situation. That was uncalled for. And you know what? At the end of the day, I feel that little fight that happened, she should be held accountable for it, because she amped the crowd up for it. She didn't even have no business attacking dudes like that in the first place. Like, what was her point? What was she trying to accomplish? What did she want?
Fascism.
Does anybody know?
Fascism. She wanted to shut down our right to speak, our right to assemble. We had no right to be there. Put your mask on, Stefan.
But you know what she is? She's a protest junkie. That's what I call them. They show up for trash.
Yeah.
They just show up.
You know it. That's why I wanted you to call in. I wanted you to know that was her. That we went to a protest here in Niagara Falls, and I joined Jill Shaw, and of course they showed up, and they brought all their crew from Buffalo, and they were marching on the streets here in Niagara Falls, yelling "fuck the police" and all that shit. Yep. And Jill Shaw wasn't having it. She fired them right back. And of course,
I shut that shit down. I'm like, no, fuck y'all. I'm not doing that. And we did not say that from the beginning. We did not say that we were going to behave like that. And this is what I told them. Y'all got me fucked up, because if you want the police to do more, you don't walk down the street screaming fuck them, okay? Because I don't give a fuck where I work at. If I'm at work right now, and if these motherfuckers in here start saying fuck me, you think I'm going to help their ass? No.
You guys can see a little bit of why I love Jill Shaw.
and you can hear you can hear in her voice that she isn't.
I ain't about to help.
She's a lady of color, right?
Yes, yeah, obviously. I mean, she'll be the first one to tell you. She ain't hiding that. Right?
Yeah, I am.
Well,
I'm a lady. I'm a lady of bright colors.
Yes, you are. That's for damn sure.
People have all these stereotypes and premonitions that all the black people support the protesters. They support BLM. They support all this craziness and the riots. And that's just not true.
Hang on, Jill. Let me ask you a question. Hang on. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Jill, who's causing most of the division right now between whites and blacks? Is it blacks? Is it whites? Or is these little liberal 20-year-old punks that are keeping us divided?
So I think it's the people that dress up and act like they with Black Lives Matter.
Perfect. That's the answer I knew you were going to give.
Yeah, because those people are the ones that... You need something? What you need?
She's at work.
What's her last name?
Hey, Jill.
So here goes the deal, right? The people that are causing the problems are the people that say they're with Black Lives Matter, and go around terrorizing everything.
You're damn right, Jill. You're damn right.
Yep.
All right, listen.
Yeah,
People are blowing me up. You got the applause going from all the brothers in here. So I expect to see you and Marcus on the 29th. You guys come up make your own.
That's the problem. Every day y'all got a meeting. I'm at work.
Jill, listen. Take an hour and a half off.
Listen, we're gonna set
Aren't
some
you
up
the
on
boss?
Saturday mornings. Can you make a Saturday morning?
I don't work on Saturday mornings, but I can come on Thursdays. I've my permanent been working.
You know what?
Thursdays
Next time we set up a meeting, we'll make sure we check with you first and do it when you can do it.
Hell yeah.
So, wait a minute. I wanted to say another thing about y'all is that I get really upset. I've been hearing people call y'all racist and stuff, and I've been watching the videos, and every time I see y'all out, I've been seeing y'all getting attacked by people.
Say it. White people, right?
White people are attacking you? Yeah, it was white
you know
people
it.
attacking
You know it.
y'all.
That's what I'm trying to get. Right. That's what I'm trying to get. Listen. I love you. And I'm gonna.
No, okay.
I love you. I'm gonna take a couple other calls. People are blowing us up, and I expect to see you. I'll be hollering at you later.
All right, y'all popular. Bye.
See you, Jill. Bye.
What you got there, bro?
Good.
Nobody else?
We missed it.
Hung up on us?
Yeah, they have. Hey, whoever's calling, come on back in.
She's great. I've heard her talking on your Edge of the Falls podcast, and she
tells it like it is.
Very smart lady. She's got a head on her shoulders.
I think that a lot of other people, Charlie, no matter how you look at this, they have to agree that it's not a white thing, it's not a black thing, it's an ignorance thing.
Oh, you got a phone call, Brett.
Oh, here we go.
I'm watching his phone over there.
Hey, you're on the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
Hey, buddy. This is Ricky down in the Southern Tier.
Ricky, tell us something good.
Hell
brother.
yeah. Hey, I just wanted to call in. I wanted to check to see if y'all are true Americans. I want to know where you guys stand on the issues that matter for us true patriots. All right.
Sure. Fire.
All right. Number one, are skeletons real? How do I find them? How can I kill them? Number two, goblins, where do they live? Can I find them? Are they afraid of things? 4, spiders, are they even real?
Did Peter hang up on him?
Yeah.
I had all the answers for him.
Yeah.
Peter, what are you doing? I had every question answered for that man.
That's
I had
funny.
it all.
I got his number. I'll call him back.
All right. Go to the next call.
All right, so you guys, sorry you had to hear that. There's some dumbasses out there. So
yeah. So anyway,
all right, where we moving to?
Where are we moving to? We've got a video from Jeff. It's a short video. He usually does the educational piece for us at the end of every show. He did a little short Christmas piece here, taking a week off, and he's gonna do a longer one next time around. But let's hear what Jeff had to say.
Hang on. You're on the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
Hi, this is Nancy from West Seneca.
Nancy, do we know you, Nancy? I think we do already, right?
Yeah, I think you guys do. I was there Saturday. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with the Watchmen. At first, I wasn't really too sure because you kind of listen to what people say on social media, and I was a little skeptical. But, getting to know Charlie and see what he's about and see what you guys are about. And I kept watching you guys, and I just didn't see anything as far as what Western New York media, Queen City Feminist, Jen Page, all these people were saying. You guys did not portray any of that nonsense that they said you were portraying. And then I have never been so thankful for the Watchmen as I was this last Saturday because, I was there when that all went down. And when you watch the video without actually being there, you kind of can't feel the tension and the nerve wrack. I can't think of the word, but how it was so nerve wracking in that moment. You didn't know what was going to happen. You saw people having knives on their chest. What are they going to do with them? And so when they say, a woman threw a snowball at a man and he pushed her, how do you know what was going on? You don't know what was in that snowball. You don't know what she was going to do. I mean, you guys were blindsided by that. And then I saw earlier, Western New York media made a comment about the other Watchman the other week in Tonawanda who was blasted with the confetti cannon. making fun of him. But I'd like to ask Mark Odeon of Western New York Media, can I come to your house and blast you in the face with a confetti cannon and you'd be fine with that?
That's funny, Nancy. He's here standing up saying, "Who, me?" Yeah, he's right here in our studio. Yeah.
It's okay for them to do it. It's okay for them to do anything they want to us. It's not okay to do anything to them. So,
I mean, honestly, though, they're making fun of everybody for getting hit with a snowball and a confetti cannon. I am challenging Mark. I'm like, Mark, come in front of my face and let me do the same thing to you. And let's see if you have the same reaction. You probably caught.
Let me say something. I mean, yes, it was only a snowball, and yes, it was thrown by a girl, but when you've got two groups of people standing there with that much tension and that much testosterone, and there's chest bumping and it's ready to go down, that's the spark. That's the spark that lit the fire. That's all that it took was that snow to start
Nancy,
flying.
you've seen the knives on them. You've seen the weapons they had. This isn't the first time they've come out like that. They, they were coming out with intimidation, pickaxes, axe handles, bear spray. Everything trying to intimidate us. Unfortunately, that time, it didn't work. And I don't think, I don't know if we met each other, but I don't think it's going to work anymore. You guys, is it going to work anymore?
No. And the idiot.
Well, and then the other thing that's ridiculous about these people, I don't think that any of you Watchmen have ever listed anybody's address on social media and encouraged people to go to their home. Yet my address was listed, and I'm very thankful because one of the Watchmen called me on Sunday and offered his assistance to come to my home.
Nancy, we would come to your home. I already know who you are. You already know that. We're on your side. This is exactly what we stand for. So you would never if you made a call into anybody. As a matter of fact, most of the people that are watching this, we're not going to be there all the time because some loudmouth runs his mouth.
Well, 15 minutes after this thing happened, they were on social media putting Stefan Mihail's address out there saying, "We're coming to your house, Stefan." And I told Stefan, they come to your house, call me, and we will be there in a heartbeat. We'll be there in 5 minutes, Stefan.
Same with you, Nancy. So you know that already.
And anybody else, anybody else's house they come to, we will be there in a heartbeat, and they will regret that they showed up that day.
Damn right they will. They're already regretting it. Listen,
I've already publicly stated and made public, open messages on Facebook about how I disagree with going to people's houses, because it's not right. It's you got families and kids, and it's off the battlefield, and it doesn't need to be done.
Correct. Well, they have
maybe we need to go to a couple of their houses. What do you think, guys?
No, I think you guys are better. I think you guys are better than that.
Nancy, we're on your side, so you already know that. So, thank you very much for calling in and giving us those kind words. I really appreciate it.
And thanks to all the callers.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I kind of.
She hung up. She's mad at you.
I kind of crapped the bed with the material this week, so we came up a little bit short. I've been busy, everybody's got lives.
It's the holidays.
Everybody's got lives outside of the Watchmen, and we try to do our best, and sometimes it's all-consuming, and sometimes you just have to set it aside, and this week I kind of set it aside.
You want to take one more
call?
All right, let's take one more
call.
Hey, you're on the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
Hey, man, this is Dale.
Dale, give us something good.
Well, sorry about that. A little nervous, first time, long time here. Kids are playing with the Xbox right now,
Gotta love it.
Well, I do. But trying to keep up with the news of the protests around Buffalo, Niagara Square. And I don't care what anyone says, man. That old man, he kind of fucking deserved what he got.
Preach, brother.
And, sorry a second. Not feeling a little under the weather right now. I just got one last thing to say, brother.
Go ahead.
Oh, these goddamn kids in the Xbox. Give me a second.
He did get what he deserved.
Yes, he did.
A funny thing is that he pulled out his bear-sized pepper spray and launched it straight out, ready to hit one of us with it. And the nozzle was turned sideways, and he blasted one of his comrades right in the face.
Comrades.
Yeah, comrades.
Go ahead, Del. What do you got left to say, brother?
All right, just before I go.
Yeah, Kenobi, kid, think about it. And I'm telling you, if you're not watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, you're going to turn into Goomba. Don't be a master on your box.
I can't even make that out.
You're
So we're gonna have
idiot,
to.
right.
Yeah, we can't even make that out. Why don't you just let that one go? So let's hear from Andrea. She's been on the phone, right? Is that Andrea?
No, she she tried to call in. Andrea, we got a 30-second delay, so.
Okay.
Anyways,
Well,
you guys
let's-
see
let's-
that
let's-
we have nothing to hide. You see that the trolls will be calling our show and doing that shit all, and that's the best you got. You guys, come on, grow the hell up. Hang on, here's Andrea, and our director of personnel.
So I didn't even hear.
Hello.
Hi, you're on. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's happening? Tell us something good, Andrea.
The 30-second delay is weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I just, I know everybody's kind of wrapping up, and unfortunately, I missed the first 10 minutes or so of the podcast because I'm still doing Christmas shopping. But if you didn't say anything yet already, I wanted to introduce the fundraiser. Did you guys do anything with that?
Not yet. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let it roll. You're on.
Does Pete have the Yowowa media file open?
We totally.
We
we didn't
dropped
have
the
that
ball
set up.
tonight, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have it set
But
up.
Peter is the cat's ass of media, and I'm sure if you talk a little bit,
Yeah.
Betty, he'll pull that up.
Well, in our Dropbox folder for Yowowa Media, I have a subfolder called Fundraiser, and the presentation is just saved as JPEG. And as I kind of go over the kind of description of our fundraiser that we chose to do for the holiday season, he can kind of scroll through those photos, and then we have just one short video and the one that we showed at our Christmas party right after that, and everything's right in line. So if he's able to pull that up, I can.
We're running out of time here, and Peter's struggling to find that. Why don't you just tell us about it, Andrea?
Yeah.
I'm sorry we didn't get it up in
That's
time.
okay. That's fine. See if you can pull up the last video in the file, so that when I'm done talking, he can at least play that.
Tell us about the fundraiser, Andrea.
Hi to everyone listening. Hi, Terry. Thanks for calling in today. This is Andrea. I'm a member of the Watchmen, and I have been since early September. I'm starting to build our civic group, which Charlie mentioned earlier. There's two different sides to the Watchmen, and community involvement goes full circle. So our fundraising team, we got together and kind of brainstormed on, who do we want to target to get all of the Watchmen and all of our friends and family together for the holiday season. And we wanted to focus on a group, that maybe wasn't getting as many of the donations as we are seeing so commonly through our other groups, and B, something that related to us. So hands down, it was unanimous that we wanted to support our local veterans. So we did some research. We made a list of, places to call and organizations, and got a hold of Western New York Heroes. They're a local organization in Williamsville.
Who's got their phone on?
Maybe wasn't getting as many of the donations.
And just shut your phone off, huh?
Andrea, we're hearing double speak, Andrea.
Something that related. So hands down, it was unanimous that we wanted to support our local veterans. I'm not on Bluetooth or anything. A list of places to call. Are you still hearing double?
Yes. Yep, we're hearing everything you just said in the background.
All right, let me just call you back real quick.
Okay.
All right, bye.
See, she totally caught us off guard with that. That should have been set up before the show ever started, and to call in the middle of the show and say, "Hey, find this video and let's roll it." It's just not that easy. So.
All right, you're back, Andrew. What the hell's going? Whoops, hang on. Go ahead, Andrew. Andrew, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So as I was saying, we reached out to a group called Western New York Heroes. They're local out of Williamsville, and they have so many different programs that they run to help out our local veterans in many different facets. They gave us a list of the current needs that they had, so it gave us a lot of options. And
without even question, all of us agreed which one was perfect for us. There are 4 veterans locally awaiting service dogs. $5,000 covers the dog, their spay or neuter, health insurance for the life of the dog, all of the training to certify the dog, as well as for the veteran with his new partner when they meet, and the service dog vest. So our goal is to raise money to sponsor this dog, and afterwards we'll actually have a patch with our New York Watchmen logo that will be placed under the vest for the life of the dog. We as a group have everybody ranging from early 20s to retired people, and so many of them, young and old, are veterans. And not only does this hit home amongst them, but we're about to provide someone with far more than a week's worth of groceries. It's a lifetime partner and a change in their life for the better to recover from PTSD. So I don't think we could have picked a better cause.
Me neither.
I created this organization. You could say I run it. I'm the leader. Call me whatever you want. I'm just a community organizer. But I had absolutely nothing to do with this. I delegate different jobs to different people, and I just let them run with it. So I had no idea that this was even going on until I saw the Facebook post, and I was like, wow, that's awesome.
I couldn't be prouder, because I am a veteran.
Great job, Andrea.
I could not be prouder of you.
Yeah, we're very happy about it.
Honestly, for those that aren't in our Facebook group, I did a presentation of all of this, and I had a lot of photos and some videos. And when I was finally done doing it, because that part was stressful, it brought tears to your eyes. And, I just can't wait. I can't wait for the day that we get to see the veteran and his dog meet.
Okay. Listen, real quick. Let me.
Real quick, let me just add.
You can't make anything quick with Andrea.
Okay. No, this is actually funny.
All right, go ahead.
So our goal is $5,000. So far, I have posted it on Facebook just amongst ourselves, and at our Christmas party, which at the time there might have been 50 people there. So let me just say, on their site, they have a big picture of Home Depot donated $2,000 to them, and it was a big deal that they crossed out the 1,000 and made it 2,000. Right. We already have $2,080 raised already.
Hell yeah!
And
how much came in at our Christmas party? Tell them.
We got $1,400 from the Christmas party, so it might not show up in the crowdfunding yet because I had to wait for some checks to clear. But then that's all going to be in there, and there are already donations there. Anyone that does want to help us meet our goal, I chose Give, Send, Go because GoFundMe are a bunch of pricks like Facebook. Give, Send, Go is actually the group that raised all the money for Carol Rittenhouse. It's a Christian crowdfunding site. Mm-hmm. You can go to givesendgo.com/Watchmen for veterans.
Awesome.
And you can donate to our cause.
Givesendgo.com//Watchmen.
And it's Watchmen, but it's the number 4. Watchmen, the number 4, and then veterans.
Okay, we're going to post that on our page and all of our local pages, with Yowowa Media. And
that's awesome. So when we're not winning prize fights, we're raising money.
We're giving away dogs.
Yeah. So if Pete's able to play that last video there, video 2, it's pretty awesome. If he's not, then we can, add it another time.
I'm sorry, Andrea. It's just it's so many files and so many different videos we've got stacked on top of each other. It's impossible to find things in the middle of the show. But you did a great job telling everybody about it. I hope people will donate. Let's get this veteran, his dog, a veteran with PTSD, and we can all feel great about it. And we know that we did a great thing. So thank you, Andrea. We'll talk to you soon.
4376. Okay. We're going to take one more call. We're going to take one more call. You guys just bear with us here right now. We're going to take one more call. It's coming in from Boston. It's a friend of ours.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we're going to like it. Tell them to call right now.
While we're waiting, hey, I mentioned last week that I've got these hats for any of you guys down in Tennessee or North Carolina that, if you're interested. People have been asking me for them. I mailed a few out last week. I've still got plenty left. Just send me a message at nywatchman@yahoo.com. We'll hook you up.
You're on the edge of the falls. Who's it? Oh, it's not the edge of the falls. Sorry, you're on the. Sorry, you can tell I run another podcast. You're on the Watchmen podcast. Who's this?
This is Christine and Manny.
Christine and Manny. How the hell are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Hey guys, give it up for Christine and Manny. We're coming back to see you January 6th. You know that, right?
January 6th, we're there.
Yes. All right, so tell everybody how we met and what do you think of the Watchmen?
Oh, I love you guys. I ended up meeting you guys at the last MAGA, and we became like family after that in DC. Yep.
You know that it was just kind of like a bond built, bam, right away. It took 5 minutes.
100%.
You want to talk about how could I say it? A down girl. This girl is a down girl. Let me tell you guys. Listen, you already know that. Everybody was talking about that. Nobody could give you any shit without you firing it right back in. I'm proud.
Absolutely.
I'm proud to say that.
As Americans, we have to stand up, and and a lot of people are getting bullied, and I'm one of those people. Like to give you right back. Come on, bring it on.
And listen, Christina, I am proud to stand next to you, as a girl, and one thing you already know is that we are a bunch of alpha males, and we kind of took the show.
Absolutely.
However, you took no shit either, and I'm proud of you.
Damn right.
You guys going to get together on the 6th?
Yes, she's going back down. Of course, right away. Bam, she called us. Some dudes from
100%.
California.
All right, you guys take care of business down there now.
Yep.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see you guys again.
Awesome. Cheers, hon. We'll see you soon. We'll be there on the 5th.
Thank you. Say hi, Manny.
All right, Manny, what's up, brother?
How are you, brother? We're ready to rock.
Hell yeah, you know it, brother. You know what's going to happen. Give it up for Manny, guys. We got the whole crew in the studio, brother. So you guys know, you can kind of tell how we had a little bit of fun in D.C.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have some more fun. This time's going to be even better.
You know it, brother. You know it. I can't wait. I can't wait. When you guys coming in?
On the 5th.
On the 5th, we'll see you there. Same hotel, Ground Zero, D.C., a half a block away from BLM Square. You know it. You've been there. All right.
Yeah,
we'll see you there, brother.
Well, we'll see you there, brother.
All right, man.
Safe.
Yep, take care.
All right. Take care.
Yep.
All right. Some awesome calls. A lot of support from people all over the country and in our own area. I mean, I don't know what a couple of them calls about. Just idiots or what.
Yeah, you know a couple of them were trolls.
Who cares? Right. But after this, 8:40 on Tucker Carlson, Fox News, this whole little situation that we talked about tonight with Stefan Mihailu and us getting into the fight and these little punks carrying weapons, they're going to be talking about it on Tucker Carlson's show tonight. It's going to be about 8:40, so if you tune in at 8:30, you'll make sure you don't miss anything. But hey, you're going to see some Watchmen shirts. I didn't wear mine today. I got to promote my Buffalo Choppers thing going on here.
Yep.
And I'm not worried about anybody messing with that business because beside the chopper shop over here, they've got a gun shop right there, and they own them both. So, great show. Merry Christmas to everybody. We're going to play Jeff's Christmas message after we say Merry Christmas to everyone.
You know what? I just want to have my my studio audience give me one more cheer. And you know what I want to hear real quick as we're going off. Go ahead. Hurry up. Thank you guys very much. Now tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas in North Carolina.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. This is Jeff again, and I'm going to deviate today from the 7 principles of the Watchman Creed, just due to this time of year. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. This will be brief today, and just let you know that we'll be back. Maybe not next week, but certainly the week after that. And I'll continue expounding on the 7 principles of the Watchman Creed. But today, as you can see behind me, we are a very traditional family at my house. And even Christmas has become controversial today, honestly, even within the church. And I'm of the opinion that a lot of times, things are only an issue if you make an issue out of it. And so today, I'm just going to, I want to read you something from Charles Dickens. A Christmas Carol is my favorite story, and I'll read you one brief sentence here that kind of goes hand in glove with the traditional view of Christmas in the Western world. And for those of you that are not familiar with the story, this is from Scrooge's nephew, Fred Hollowell. And he confronts his uncle and he says, when his uncle accuses him of Christmas not doing him any good, not making him any richer throughout the year, he says to Scrooge, he says, "There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, I dare say. Christmas among the rest. But I'm sure I have always thought of Christmas time when it comes around, apart from the veneration due to its sacred name and origin, if anything belonging to it can be apart from that, as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time, the only time I know of in the long calendar of the year when men and women seem by one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely and to think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not of another race or creatures bound on other journeys. I therefore, uncle, think, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good and will do me good, and I say, God bless it." So this is the 23rd of December. This is Christmas Eve. And as I said, we're very traditional in my house. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And Happy Hanukkah to those of you that are of the Jewish faith. And I will see you again, God willing, in a week or two. Bye-bye and Merry Christmas.